Good morning, guys. Sorry I'm so late today. Yeah. I don't really have much of a reason other than...
No way.
Yeah. Don't really have much of a reason. Last night was a rough night. And yeah. Well, let's play Persona. Let's get back to it. Oh, jeez.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you.
Morning, kid.
Heed his words well.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate,
The winter
your
contingency?
rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament. We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Woo! Drop it in the bowls.
Is that true?
Damn it, I just wanted to eat. Alright, fine. He collapsed during his press conference, right? I wish I'd been watching it when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. I did see that, kid. The news that says it was because of an illness, but either way he's been is bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live. I did see that.
Listen this time, okay?
And in this age, proletarian literature, that is, literature written by the working class. Did you see that interview? I thought it was gonna be some hidden camera show at first. I was so scared to change. I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. That was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on your studying. That means I can fucking play the thing. I know, right? It seems the police have shot up our skull. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related in some way to Okumura's death? But there's no way for the connection between our skull and Okuma Frodes. Yes, Burgerman is dead. Did you miss that stream? Like, we beat him in one try. Like, first try. Loaded up the stream. I was like, this is going to be a long stream. We're just going to try and beat this boss. We're going to go for it. This guy is super hard. Beat it first try. In like 20 minutes. I was so pissed. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. Seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be careful not to stand out and head hub straight on skull ends. Understand that, everyone? Yes, Mom.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
Ah, that's right.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
That's pretty much the extent of my commentary, Cade.
The principal? No one told me about that.
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one.
So just
Still,
assume I'm telling the
set your
truth.
sights on Okumura
It'll
based
make
on
things
my
a whole
intel
lot
before
easier.
the
I'm gonna go
name
get a
was even
different
read.
hat. I'll be
You could
right
have
back.
ignored him and targeted some other
I am
famous
tangled
person.
up in
Why would
cords.
you go so far as to further
Specifically one
investigate and
cord.
pursue this criminal?
Did YouTube eat your comment again, Cade? We need to contact YouTube. Oh, yeah. Also, how does Sai even believe this shit? I don't know. I mean, either she's looking at you and just like, this kid is absolutely insane. Like, he's absolutely crazy. Or she's looking at you like, there's no way somebody would actually be able to come up with this shit. I can't ignore criminals.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
I feel my bond with Sai growing deeper. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a leap no matter what.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed.
Oops.
What's the matter? Is it a side effect? What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
Palaces
Well
for the
then,
party?
Let's move on.
How so?
At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Best palace incoming. Here we go. Best palace is coming up. I'm excited. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? I haven't. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. I hope Haru's okay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything at night because I'm story locked by this game. The game has locked its content behind a story. I can't do anything about it. I need to get up my stats. Oh, Turfinkun, my apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down quite a bit at home, so I thought there was something I needed to tell you. What's the matter? There's actually something that caught my attention. I think we need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should meet at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
With this, preparations are finally in place.
Our evil machinations are coming
Praise
true.
them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility.
That would be interesting,
I'm
Kate. It would also add on like another, I don't know,
The
20,
culprit
30,
behind the
40
mental
hours,
shutdown cases
depending.
She's been pursuing all this time. Indeed, they'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
It would be cool. No, I'm not just saying it wouldn't be cool. It'd be, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during
That
an
would be
apology
interesting,
conference
Cade.
that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
What a lightning fast change of attitude.
That's the public for you.
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
And that's why mob rule will never work.
But there's no way to vindicate
Because we're
ourselves.
too likely to fall into a hive mind
Haru.
state.
I'm sorry I'm late.
What?
I'm the one who asked you all to make time.
I'm not
for me
getting political. Shut up.
My condolences. Must be rough.
I'm not being
I'm
political.
okay now.
You're being political. Shut up.
I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes.
Yeah, Eggman McGee. You know, the
What
principal.
makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you?
Why does she get like the
Just in
lazy
my
eye?
imagination,
Do you see that?
I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
I feel like I have some
Then we need to
Eggman
catch them
pictures.
as
Hold
soon
on.
as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a
Finally,
moment.
it's noticed.
From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
I do have egg memes.
At a time like this?
That's
I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
I was expecting it to go pew and go down more, but it
For
didn't.
real?
For real? The rare Morgana for real. You don't feel safe knowing there's Eggman memes about?
This is ridiculous. Why are the people doubting the Phantom Thieves over what happened to President Okumura? And they never do such a thing. Isn't that right?
Why do you trust them?
Because I'm a sympathetic supporter of theirs. I've already made up my mind. No matter what happens, I'm going to support them.
Well, that's a very disturbing viewpoint, but okay, Mishima.
Anyway, it seems that everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue to cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, see you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Oh, yes, we can. We can betray Mishima anytime we want. I mean, what? Let's see here.
Hey!
No! No! Yeah, they let this happen. Absolutely. I think I have some games that I can play. Right? Able. Let's watch a DVD. Okay, well, let's not watch a DVD. Let's play a game. Makes me gutsier, makes me more charming. Alright, gutsier it is, because I'm maxed out on charm.
Okay.
Star Fornuous.
Well then.
Fornuous? Where you shoot double lasers from your ship to make things a little easier. Use the technique. Why not? Oh shoot! I was getting ready to button mash.
Enemies just poured out of the holes in the background. You've come this far, you can't afford to lose now.
Oh shoot! Oh, that was it. Wait, what? Wow, that was it.
All right, you managed to survive. Is this really the end, though?
Oh!
Huh? The screen went all dark. Whoa, it's the last boss. You got this.
Button mash. That was it.
Oh!
The boss is disappearing. I think it means we've won.
Dude, if only video games were that easy.
You beat Star Fornuous. Nice. The secret technique book helped, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things. I admire about you.
Oh!
Oh yeah, that's absolutely it, Cade.
Yeah.
I got a shooting card. Whatever that means. Shooting card acquired. Dun, da, 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 da. All right.
I'm sorry for worrying all of you, but I won't be able to respond for a little while longer.
You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing all right?
I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having a difficulty not only with clients, but with the press as well. They're even handling preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty that I'm unable to help out at all.
Yo, shut up. Everyone understands. It's a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens.
I know, I'll get in touch once everything settles down.
We'll be waiting.
Thanks, talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying
What's
about
up, Andy?
others even at a time like this.
They killed Okumura. Did they really do it?
Dude, all of just the talking in between screens is insane. There's so many just like in between random talking scenes. Excuse me. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any ideas?
Of course not.
If I were to guess, I'd say the culprit behind these. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns.
Wait, I don't even know we got set up to begin with.
They found a calling card in Principal Kabayakawa's office.
No one else had to have obviously planted that.
In the worst case scenario, it's possible that they know our identities.
This is bad, guys.
Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. Let's prove our innocence.
How are you gonna do that, though?
It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Although we don't have any lights. Are you gonna say Pyramid Head? Mannequin Fucker? Mannequin Fucker or Cthulhu? Which one is it? Damn it. The PS5 shit? Not really. I haven't really looked at it. Damn it, why's it gotta always happen to us? Boop, 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 boop. I wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep laying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Also, one day. There it is. Hey, sorry for bringing you up when this is all so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okuma and all, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently, an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. He acts as a homeless person during the day, but he goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any traces of his identity, though, and there's nothing the police can do. Hey, everyone's gotta work. Damn. Sounds dangerous. Right? I can't breathe easy knowing he's out there. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kiritani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'm leaving this to you, the huddle. Mishima really does have some amazing info for us. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Akuma's death, but we can still prove our justice in mementos. We should discuss with everyone when we have the time. Oh, we have to meet up with Haru before we can go in. What's up, medic? Message retracted, message retracted, message retracted. Kawanabe. Where should we go? I do not know. Maybe we should hang out with someone. I don't know who. I'm really trying to figure out some lyrics for this song. It can be quite tough. I'm just kind of saying screw rhyming.
What would you like?
'Cause rhyming is hard.
Oh.
Reconsider. Okay, I have a book. Yeah, I was trying to max that on first. NSB, I did see that there was a big update. I didn't have time to look at it though. Oh, new album. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Let's go some more fun. Let's go to... Where have we not been yet? Shit. Fuck. Let's just go back to Harajuku. I can't take you anywhere else, bitch.
Aw, that's too bad.
Hiya. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I can go to the Wilton Buffet. Oh,
Okay, let's get going.
So fancy. The Wilton Buffet. I'm gonna need you a favor. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. Stop moaning sexually in public. Just stop doing that.
This looks amazing. This place has so much on the menu, it's hard not to overeat. Oh, and how about this operation? Eat a bit of everything.
Sounds like a good plan.
Right? It's quality over quantity. Honestly, it's crazy how much my stomach expanded last time. But I reflected on my actions and I won't make the same mistake again. Turfin, can you keep an eye on me? I think as long as you do, my resolve won't crumble.
Yes.
Well then, let's get eating. In order to eat things seem important. What? In order to eat things seems important. Oh, okay. I just can't read today. Let's start with the stuff that digests quickly.
Seriously?
Hey, they gave me this present for being the millionth customer. No wonder this place is expensive. I'm amazed they give out stuff like this. I feel like I'd just eat it non-stop if I kept it at my house. Can you take it?
It's a chocolate fountain. Okay.
Thanks.
We just straight up got a chocolate fountain. Damn.
Yo,
You know what, Andy? You got a point. What was I doing? Chip. Hey, what's up, Cade? Or Cade. I saw you said Cade in your... Hi, Hugo. I'm sorry. I stayed up way too late watching Blade Runner 2049 again. God, that movie is incredible. If you haven't seen any of the Blade... Okay, just real talk. Real talk for a second here. If you guys have yet to see any of the Blade Runner films, watch Blade Runner. Preferably either the director's cut or the final cut. Do not watch the theatrical cut because the theatrical cut sucks. But watch the original Blade Runner, watch Blade Runner 2049, and then contemplate on your life and what it means to be human. All right. What was I doing? I'm thirsty for some info. Yeah, I'm sure that's not the only thing that you're thirsty for. I'll bring my young, supple body to you.
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey!
What is human? What is a razor? What's up, Razor Man? The only thing I got from me mashing X with Oya was that she said rubbing off and thirsty. So I kind of think I know where this is going.
Oh?
Let me catch up in chat here. Imagine going out with some girl and having to chug a fountain on the subway. I know, right? You're playing Killing Floor with an American friend, and then it was 6 a.m. Oof. Woof. I wasn't that bad. I was only up until 2? 3? I think I was up until 3 a.m. God, Blade Runner is so good. Anyway. What's up, pizza? What is Blade Runner? Blade Runner is... It didn't invent the cyberpunk genre, but it defined the cyberpunk genre. Like, if you're into cyberpunk and, like, if you're into cyberpunk and futuristic stuff, and also, like, questions of morality, what makes a human, what makes, where is the line between synthetic and real? Like, it's so good. What does it mean to be human? What does it mean to feel? What does it mean to have emotion? Like, it's so good. Like, it really tackles some insanely deep and interesting questions. And it's hard because I like both of the films. And I really want to say that the first Blade Runner is my favorite between the two because it has one of the most emotional monologues ever. Actually, Cade, dude, the movie Blade Runner is based on Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? It is a loose film adaptation of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. It's a loose film adaptation. Yeah. It doesn't follow the book one for one. It's a loose adaptation, and it's not... It holds true to the same themes and principles of the book, but it doesn't follow the book's events, if that makes sense. Like, I think the character's name is the same, and there's a lot of the similar themes, but the story itself is different. But yeah, it's so... I could talk about Blade Runner for hours and hours and hours. I love those movies so much, and I just got introduced to them within the last year, but they've definitely made their way into like my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Because the second movie it doesn't have like that one supercharged emotional gut punch of a moment that the first movie does. But the second movie, the themes in the second movie are intense. And I really want to talk about it, but you can't talk about the second movie without talking about the twist. And the twist is what makes the movie good, so I can't say anything. And it's just like, ah! Anyway. Back to Persona. So I just attacked of a serious, huh? I say. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. It's about that part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding out about your criminal record. I realized you just weren't some ordinary kid back with my chief. So I did some digging out of curiosity and I found a ton more on you than I was expecting. So sorry about that. I have to say though, the ruling made in your cast was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that was the end result. That must have been hard for you to handle. You're just a kid. Well, just forget about the past. We're in the same boat when it comes to being leveled. Because of your incident? Exactly. I've made a vow to avenge my former partner for... Whoops. All the time, Rayfall. No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go around rooting in the kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. Why? Don't blame me for that. It doesn't have anything to do with my private business. Just my business with my privates. You can trust me. I mean, it's not like I don't trust you. And hold on a sec. Why am I getting treated like the bad guy? Look, you're gonna feel that way. You're gonna feel that way. Better start talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety built up in you. That's true, and I guess it's the first course of action for a business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Fuck. I just looked over in chat. God damn it, Andy. Back when I covered up politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with photography, Kaya Murakabe. We were pretty well known as a team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is until that day came. We were on the trail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night, I got a voicemail from Chaos saying he had gotten a hold of something big. But that was the last I ever heard from her. The next day, the bureaucrat was found dead out of the Love Hotel with KO. And KO had gone missing. What was the cause of death? Autoerotic asphyxiation. The cause of the death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or suicide. As for the killer... Shit. The police accused Kaya. They said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible though. She would have never have slept with a disgusting man like that. And more importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. Ichigo-chan. Sorry. The case was closed, but we never found the truth. Kaya was labeled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, the company decided it was best to move on with me to a different department. So I'm going to prove that Kao's innocent though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now. How is your search going? Not great. Oh jeez. That's doing like the Valley Girl bitch drunk voice makes me have to like half vomit, half burp. When's a Persona 4 stream? We're still like only halfway through Persona 5. The accident happened over a year ago, so almost everyone's forgotten about it by now. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should be able to have more time to focus on my own investigation. I won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it though. Are you sure about that? It's been ages since I've seen you smile this much. Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay then, I'll write a great article for you. Exclusive, the Phantom Thieves lucky deals in connection with the secret society. Ah, just kidding. Don't worry, I'll definitely come up with a better headline before we get up for a better headline.
All right.
There's no doubt that the chief is onto my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can check him. How's that sound? I'll leave the kid alone. Hey, it's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading home by now? The entire series backwards. You should have it done by the time Persona 6 comes out in 2027. More like 2030. Okay, can we talk? I'm sorry about earlier, but really, for me, digging up your records without asking, I mean, as long as I'm compensated, I don't mind it. Thanks. Hearing you say that helps. Don't worry, I'm not gonna link it to anyone. It's my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. I'm actually making great progress on my personal investigation thanks to y'all. I'll be needing your help later too, so I can find out what really happened to Kale. So yeah, but here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye. Oh, the port has some issues with frame drops. That's unfortunate. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
This sucks.
I wonder when Okumura's son will start coming back to school. I know the funeral soon. It must be tough organizing a funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okumura's son was pretty quiet. Do you think she's okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from your Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution.
Currently poor, gonna experience Persona 4 secondhand through Walrus's stream. I mean, at some point, yeah. Things are looking rough online.
They're calling us a bunch of murderers.
All the celebrities who support us are being criticized too now. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There have been so many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen.
We can't just sit back and watch all this happen.
Stop, we have to make a move when we don't have any leads.
What are we supposed to do then?
Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing.
For what?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, just see you when that happens. By that time buying, let's discuss things after our exams end.
There's no way I can focus on exams like this.
Can you ever?
Hey, are you listening?
Hey, Quaffle! You, pay attention. Is this how you listen when someone's talking to you?
I feel a murderous intent. All skill, baby. Things are always looking rough online. What are you talking about, Makoto? Too bad I'm already maxed on charm. I'm already maxed. Suck my little dick. Alright. Let's see here. Makoto, Ryuji, Futaba. Should have heard Gage's reactions to it. Oh my god, you're gonna have to play it as Walrus gonna stream it. Let me know when he streams it. That's funny. Oh. No, see, we'll use Persona 4, and then the stream goal will be by the end of Persona 4 to raise enough money to go to HentaiCon. That'll be the goal. One of my exams. Oh, yeah, let's study with Yusuke. I do really want to play. Would you guys be interested in I know it's super late, but would you guys be interested in some Ori streams? So I just recently got Ori and the Blind Forest, or like got the definitive edition of Ori and the Blind Forest, and I want to play through Will o' the Wisps. I haven't touched that game. I haven't seen that game. I haven't looked at that game yet, but I love the first Ori and the Blind Forest. Like that game just from a design standpoint, that game is just like designer porn. Like I don't know how else to put it. Like it's just so wonderful. It's so wonderful. It's just everything about that game I love. Max rate, max knowledge, baby.
Yes.
Mind you, I'm a bit of a wishy-washy bitch when it comes to stream content. I think, like, okay, if I were to stream Ori and the Blind Forest, it would be half me raging at how difficult it is and half me gushing over how beautiful it is and how the soundtrack perfectly ties into the emotional story beats of the game and how everything just lines up so perfectly to drive forward a unique and interesting narrative of how the game is making you feel alone yet hopeful. But then there's also that just sorrowfulness that's driving you forward through the game, and you form relationships with characters that can't even speak because of their actions and your interactions with each other. And I just love Ori and the Blind Forest, okay? I just really love that game. I just love that game, okay?
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating.
Vacuum, welcome to the stream, man. I was just ranting about how much I love Ori and the Blind Forest. I love that game so much, man. Hang out with her. Oh, we're gonna go hang out at the bookstore. Cool. Tomes and Spice. Because of those save quits.
That was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. You're such a quick learner. Today I thought we'd help you find something to train on your own. This bookstore is filled with shogi-related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. I always eat katsu curry before an important match for good luck.
Efumi!
Oh.
Hello, I hope your match went well today.
What are you talking about? Today's our day off.
My apologies, I forgot there aren't any matches scheduled for today.
Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice for you. I shouldn't be surprised, you are a famous shogi player, after all. Well, I won't intrude, bye.
Sorry,
she was only glaring at you because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Humble bragging and all.
She has a bad vibe.
That's not true. She's very friendly to everyone. But me. The truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make. And the more lies are spread about me.
Oh.
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them while others hate them. I can't help but see the similarities between us. What do you think about them?
They're cool.
I feel the same way, actually. It's amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. They give me courage. But their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? I'm interested from a tactical standpoint, and... Oh, I'm sorry. We really are quite off the topic. I I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. You're more than just someone I can practice new moves with. You're someone I can confide in.
forward to it.
I hope you don't mind this sort of thing. I'd like to go out and chat with you again. Not as my boyfriend or anything. Just as friends. Totally just as friends.
All right.
Ifumi's got something going for her. I think it's the crazy thing. Definitely the crazy thing.
Oh yes, there's a book that I'd love for you to read. Let's go.
Ifumi is pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Ifumi pretty cute. But Vacuum. I am very much so in the camp that Takemi is the best waifu of this game. Just bar none, the best waifu.
Hello, thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Jinbocho is, but I ended up talking about myself. I was shocked, though. Ordinarily, I don't talk that much, I assure you. Perhaps it's because I never had friends at school who I could talk with about shogi, not shogi. I hope this doesn't discourage you from spending time with me. Really, I would be delighted to do this again.
I'd love to.
Thank you. Other than books and katsu curry, there are many things I'd like to recommend in that city. If you have the chance, perhaps we can explore more of the city next time. Well, I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at the church.
Yeesh, I was hoping to find someone abnormal. What's wrong with you people? Dude, Takemi is just so good though. Like, Takemi is just, Takemi.
You free? Turfin, I'm free. See? You're free. Only one promise left. Can you come with me?
Yo.
Like, I got hot and bothered by the Takemi, like, ending scene. She was so fucking smooth.
Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, I feel like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders.
Are you alright?
I am. I actually feel bad for having anybody worry about me. How about you? Are you doing okay?
I'm managing.
You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. I'll see you.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now.
Yeah, they're remaking Demon Souls. I'm actually really excited to play it. I'm pretty excited to play it. I've never played Demon Souls. So.
Well then.
Da na na na. Da na 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 na. Oh, I need to go get a smoothie first. Decide later. Alright, fine. Back streets. Going to the back streets. Alright.
Yo, Turfin. Hey, are you free today?
Let's hang out with her.
Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, Turfin. Come to my room.
I don't like where this is going.
This is one of my promises I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I actually never finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. And then one time I turned a test in with nothing written down. Instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then this girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, then when she was there, the other kids bullied her like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on.
Were you happy?
Yes.
Yeah, I was mostly just surprised. Nobody wanted to even talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her for the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I started saying it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she had been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. Then she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and a few pages flew everywhere. I really didn't mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she'd written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, about how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it.
You didn't know any better.
Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted her to go back to things how they were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that, and I haven't talked to her since. So I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her that we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Whoops. Sorry for not helping her. Sorry though she was going through so much worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. Though I think I might be able to face my fears now with the promise setting of a Phantom Thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. Oh, I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it?
Understood.
This is a part of our deal.
All right.
I don't ever think I finished her confidant.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to look up Kana-chan's deeds. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait until next time.
Okay.
Hello, it's me. Something's not right, Turfin. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself that I would do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared.
I'm right here with you. Goodness. Ooh. Oh man. Why am I yawning so much? I haven't finished my coffee yet. Coffee, that's what I need. More coffee. Into the depths of Takemi's thighs. Trust me, it's great down there. Trust me, guys, it's great down there.
This isn't much of an update, but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. Sorry for worrying about you so much until now.
Oh.
Are you really okay, though?
Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. Oh gosh. Why am I burping so much?
No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wanders when I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home.
Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. count on us on any time.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about asking us for anything. We're all here for you. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt all of you a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the only one. I'm the one who asked you to do all of this.
Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural for you to feel a flood of emotion at such a bad.
Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. But I'm okay now, thanks to you help. You've all helped me out so much. Right back at ya. Thank you, those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all of you at school tomorrow.
I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Damn it, Andy. Longer speech today. What does turfin mean? So I name my characters based on whatever my dumb brain comes up with in a matter of about 5 seconds. So turfin quaffle just is what came to me when I was trying to name my character. Take from that what you will. What was our name in Bloodborne? I feel like our name in Bloodborne was something even more stupid. Does anybody remember? What? Walrus, no! Walrus down! You okay, buddy? You okay? Okay? Okay. Okay. I'm dropping everything right now. Okay, buddy. You go back to your perch. What was our quaffle or quaffle like waffle? Like waffle, like 2 F's. It's quaffle, turfin quaffle. Our Bloodborne name was really funny too, and I don't remember what it was. Fuck. What was the Bloodborne name? I don't remember. It's gonna drive me crazy. I could pull up Bloodborne and we can look at it. Fuck. What was the name? I'd probably. This is a PG off. Stop being a furry. I'm not being a furry. I'm just taking care of Smallrus here. Okay? That's all I'm doing. Taking care of Smallrus. Fuck. I'm trying to remember. All I could think of was the Green Grum skip for the Bloodborne name. I don't remember. It was something really stupid. It was something really stupid. And I loved it. It's gonna drive me crazy now. And I don't think you can find any of the Bloodborne streams because we streamed it on Twitch. So I don't.
Please.
Oh no! There's some really old YouTube streams of Bloodborne that I'm sure you can find. As the birth rate continues to decline, we adults must redefine our mission. We must create a country that can give birth to life. Stop anime and masturbation is a sin. I keep forgetting that Japan has such a low birth rate because everybody goes to host clubs and jerks off in their toilets. Oh. I've seen way too many stupid names in my life. They all just blend together. I feel like my bond with Oshida is growing deeper. Help him out.
Let's say we head on over.
However, the government's overall approval rating is dangerously low.
Yes.
I'll be sure to proceed with caution, considering that my grandson, the grandson of my former teacher, is showing me such kindness. Yes, well, I'd like to discuss with you a personal matter. Allow me to be frank. I will be running for my grandfather's seat in the coming election. I see. Congratulations. I held a low-level position in the party's executive office, but I'm new to candidacy. I was hoping you could educate me on how to run an election campaign.
However,
well, I was planning on running myself, and I don't believe that I'm qualified to teach you. I've heard that you've been working harder than anyone these past 20 years. Well, I did have lots of free time after I lost the election. Study isn't all an amateur can do. Amateur? You're a veteran, if anything. I click too fast. Fuck me. Whatever I said, I don't care. Your reputation has greatly improved around the executive office recently. And my grandfather has expressed his intent on making peace with you now. I'd be happy to bury the hatchet with Mr. Kuramoto. But I'm not worthy to join his group again. I thought you would find these conditions favorable. Floop it! That's right! Floop it! That's right! So I asked... it was Floop it something. God, it was something. What is it? He was but a beginner streamer and praises chat. Yeah. I mean, the only reason why I started streaming was Floop it McNeil. I love my brain. No, Hugo, you and Kate, I believe, right? Yeah. Anyway, so I ask that you keep what I'm about to tell you a secret. Sorry, could you give us a moment, Quaffle-kun? No, I'd like for your favorite pupil to hear this too. Wait a moment. Is your plan to involve him so I can't decline? I simply trust his discretion. The Kuramoto group is planning to move forward with a political realignment. Are you saying they're going to succeed from the Liberal Co-Prosperity Party? With the government in such a weakened state, now's our chance. As such, I want to emphasize our unity.
I see.
So you've come to me, a former member of the Kuramoto children. But my views differ from those of the Kuramoto group. I don't intend on changing them. I understand. However, you won't be able to put those beliefs into action if you don't get elected. Quaffle-kun, could you talk some sense into him? You'd benefit as well. I wasn't paying attention. You should decline. You think so too, You're not intimidated, even by the grandson of a big-time Diet member? I appreciate your offer, but I must respectfully decline. So you're okay with being no good Tora forever. Call him Mr. Yoshida. Quaffle-kun. Looks like you chose the wrong politician to follow. That's not for you to decide. Try to understand that he has his own beliefs. My apologies, I made a slip of the tongue and in front of your secretary, no less. I don't need an answer right away. If you want to show your deference to my grandfather, please let me know. I already took care of the bills, so enjoy. Now if you'll excuse me. Walrus, explain what the Misfit Company is and why it isn't still alive right now. The Misfit Company. Misfit Company, Misfit Company. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm confused. Miss Phrase is actually a knockoff version of those Henry Hoovers. Fuck. What's the point in getting elected if it means sacrificing your beliefs? I bet when push came to shove, Kuramoto-kun intended to lure you in. He probably didn't expect me to remain so calm after he showed me his trump card. I feel surprisingly at ease whenever you're with me, like that time with Matsushita. Oh, okay, Hugo. Give me a second. Let me get past this story block, and then I'll kind of explain that. I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done to me, but I must ask that you continue to help me.
All right.
You know, from the way that he was acting, I swear Kuramoto-kun was hiding something. My apologies. We're done eating. Let's go home. You can talk in all caps. You can talk in caps. It's fine. I don't care. I'm an old dude. Now you got Alzheimer's is kicking in. So anyway, Misfit Company. So that was, I was still trying to figure out how to title videos back then. And so I originally thought, when I first started the channel, my heavy influences of the style of content was older YouTube. So like, if you think about like CNanners, Gassy Mexican, Chilled Chaos, those kind of styles of videos, and you can definitely see the influence in that.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too?
So I was still trying to figure out how to title videos,
I thought they were
and
bad.
so
I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
I was
Oh man.
thinking that every video that I had kind of like the group together was going to be like Misfit Company, because
Your exam booklets.
another long story is that in League of Legends, you could have a club and you could name the club. And so I named the club Team Misfits, because we just all came from different backgrounds and we were all over the place in terms of like where we lived. And so Misfits just made sense. So we ended up making the Team Misfits, and this was back in like season 3 of League of Legends. Like, this is a long time ago. And so ever since then, we've just referred to ourselves as Team Misfits. And what's really funny is that not shortly thereafter, but a couple years after we got together and we made like Team Misfits of ourselves, a couple years later down the road, an esports organization started up called Team Misfits. And I was like, we did it first. We're the original Team Misfits. Fuck you guys. But anyway, so we just refer to ourselves as the Misfits. So I put out like the Misfits Company in the title to let people know like this was a video with the whole crew together where we were all just dicking around. And then after a while, I just dropped Misfits Company from the titles, but I still made videos with those guys, and I still do to this day. I still hang out with them. So Misfits Company includes Index, Zach, also known as Hellraiser, Splinton, Inhibited Beef, and that is the core group. But then there's also we've added some honorary members throughout the years, such as Jeff, also known as Company Co. I feel like there's been a couple other people that have come and gone. But yeah, so Inhibited Beef, what a name. So both Inhibited Beef and Splinton got their names from hitting the auto name generator on Xbox Live a bunch of times until they got something that they thought was incredibly stupid and that they wanted to stick with. And so they've just stuck with those names ever since. Also, how many fucking sides are on a soccer ball? How many sides on a soccer ball? 32 polygons.
Ooh, we can do this.
Ooh, we can do this. I just remember there's 12 black hexagonal things. Provide an explanation as to why the soccer ball is only comprised of black and white colors. It's because it used to be one color, and then black and white picture. Single colored ball would be hard to spot in black and white, so they changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV. Cool. Zach! That's the other guy. For some reason, I remember Spencer, but not Zach. Must be due to him being Hellraiser 50% of the time. Yeah, which is funny because I actually... No, I actually stream with Spencer more often because he plays Warzone, and Warzone's just an easy game to stream.
You're still, you know.
Zach has been a part of a lot of the
That's enough.
Zach has been a part of a lot of the Valorant streams. Fuck, I can't speak today. Guillotin.
That doesn't look like
What?
it'll work.
What? What?
Ooh, we can do this.
I'm mad. What's up, Razor? Yeah, I haven't forgotten about you. I do play Valorant.
The
You were wondering
Phantom
what I
Thief's gotta
streamed
be
besides
students
Persona?
here. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
So,
There was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a phantom thief the other day. For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it.
but
Okay, class, let's
so
get
far in terms
started.
of streaming, robot means slave labor.
Ooh, we can do
Yeah,
this.
I'm a smart person. In terms of streaming, just streaming specifically, I've just been focusing on Persona 5 because I want to get this game done. I was furloughed for a very long time, and I was trying to get this game done by the time I go back to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Density of stars in the outer space. Fuck. Is it? It's 3 Bs in all of Europe.
Ooh, we can
Yeah.
do this.
Oh, we can do this. God, Anna, why are you so obnoxious? But once we get through Persona, I'll have some more time to do other games. I'm kind of looking at streaming right now as like playing multiplayer games in videos and making videos on multiplayer games, and then doing single player streams for the most part. I really like kind of the atmosphere that single player games have in terms of streaming,
Yeah, seems
because
like
it
it's for
allows
real
me
this
to
time.
connect to you guys a lot more,
Apparently one
allows
of our
me to read
students is a
chat
phantom
more,
thief.
interact with you guys more,
Seriously?
answer
I read the
questions,
same
talk about
thing online.
random shit like
Apparently public
politics
security is
and
already on the move.
religion and theology and life purposes and all that.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place.
Beer stein, close enough. Oh shit, Dr. Maruki.
It's open. Welcome.
Ah, you're the third year Okumura's son, correct? Good to see you. Please have a seat. All the things you shouldn't talk about on the internet. Yeah, pretty much. Are you okay?
Huh? Yes! I'm sorry. I did want to come here. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
Thank you. I'm alright though. It must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head home for the day.
I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think about it in that way.
quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Thinking about this just as in sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open.
Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own.
Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could just sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family was more focused on solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Yes. Meals were actually where we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I see. I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure I should ask this, but, well, didn't you ever feel lonely?
Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family.
Why don't we call it a day now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like.
Oh yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended.
It's not a problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up some snacks that pair well with tea. Dude, Maruki is just so nice. He's so nice. Fuck.
I received more of a Futaba chat about an upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to take care of my flowers first. See you
I
later.
suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
Your dad doesn't really drink anything since she changed his heart. I mean, you're not wrong. Do you want some help?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately. Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd actually end up involved in company business. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though.
Excuse
the
me.
only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this?
Andy.
You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
Huh?
You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you.
No, Haru, you're so interesting, and your voice has so much tone and texture to it, and I just love listening. Yeah. That's great. It's a great idea.
Thank you.
It's great. Whatever you said, totally listening to you.
This next harvest is particularly good.
Okay.
Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
She calls melons a fucking vegetable. Chances are she grew a carrot.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time.
Oh.
Couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them in order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day
Who is
was
Gary?
all cut and
Haru is
pasted with
Gary.
No consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed?
Gary is Gary.
Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed.
I don't remember how the whole Gary thing
So
got started.
Someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom
It's a
Thieves?
joke that just
For what
evolved.
purpose?
I think,
Could they
did I
have been doing
accidentally
it for
say
fun?
Gary
It
on a
was
stream
around
one
the
time and
our
then it
group
just
started
stuck?
getting Popular,
Like, I don't
so
remember how
maybe
it
they
got
wanted
started.
in on the hype.
Wait a moment.
That's
What if
right,
it's the other
Andy.
way around?
That's right. Andy was trying to type Haru and his phone
Perhaps they used
auto-corrected
the
to
Medjed
Gary.
name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
That's right.
What? That makes
And
no
it just
sense.
stuck.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why is that?
I'm not paying attention at all. What's
Know how I
happening?
just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
I still can't type
Where's that?
Gary.
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
Before summer vacation,
serious
the
for
access
real.
counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person? I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings.
Yep, we're gonna be
Perfect
maxing out
timing
Gary.
And the perfect
I don't think
target.
anybody's seen
Both of those have been
Gary's
set up.
confidant thing all the way
makes
through, so this
sense.
will be a world first.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Okay, Andy, you know she knows how to use them vegetables. You know that she's very experienced with them. Oh, my eye just started itching. We don't know that yet.
Indeed, we don't. It'll be more dangerous jumping to conclusions and assuming we figured it out. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
I was
When the
thinking
case of
zucchini
the
was going to be
shooting
her
principal
favorite.
was ruled a
Or
suicide,
cucumbers.
you
I was
fought
thinking
to reopen
cucumbers.
it, and you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
About
Phantom
time for
Thieves issue is
months.
now a
It
national
bothers me
crisis.
so much.
Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation.
So
You
Vacuum,
get
what you
to
do
an
is you
answer.
look up Lenny
Will you
and then you
accept
copy
the
it.
task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves.
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher
Or-
position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
Or you
but I
could
assume
join the
your
channel
odds
as
of
well
success are high.
and gain access to
Naturally,
such sweet
failure to
emotes
accomplish this
like
task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
success.
Of course. I will live
Take
up to
my
your
energy.
expectations no matter what it takes.
Happy Walrus.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
Eggplant. That's what I was trying to think of before. Eggplant.
No need.
She's
I
upgraded.
just
She's
came home
worked
to
her
get a
way
change
up
of
from a
clothes.
carrot to a cucumber to
Are you
an
going to
eggplant.
stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's
I just
all over
simply
for
into
me
the
if I
channel bomb
can't
2
win
port.
this.
No worries, dude.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
Like that last emote.
This is my one chance
The
to
other
get a
ones
promotion.
are the smug
I heard
smiling
detectives have been coming to your
and
school.
bang.
That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
Looking cool, Joker. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... Yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. That's bad.
Wait, were they already investigating us though already?
The police are doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing anyway? The Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make the headlines often.
The insane part is, they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we gonna be arrested?
Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this country is governed by the law, they can't afford to judge us any longer or ignore us any longer.
We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too.
Hey, don't scare us like that.
It's okay, they don't have any evidence.
Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak.
There's no way they're gonna find anything, though.
It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Ah, yes, Medic's favorite. So there is somebody in chat that is often here. I think he's lurking today. But his name is Medic Too Long. Can I go out and about? You gonna let me out, cat? You gonna let me go do stuff, cat? You gonna let me go?
Hey!
Ah, you're... Fuck you, cat. Are you gonna let me... I can't do that.
Oh, you want to do it?
Let's increase my proficiency. Let's fix this laptop. Let's try fixing it. He popped by in chat really quickly and then retracted both of his messages, so I don't really know. So I see. So all computers are essentially made up of different components that are assembled.
What are your thoughts?
Morgana, how fucking stupid are you? I really need to know, my dude. You finished fixing it already? Then again, the damage wasn't too bad to begin with. Repairing such a complex machine is sure to improve your proficiency. Hey, there's Medic. You know, life would be so much easier if you recruited Gary, but let her keep Morgana no more bedtime. Andy, you're a genius! What the fuck? Hello, this is Shady's Commodities Tanaka. I repeat, I'm Shady Commodities Tanaka. Here we sell wonderful rare items that are not circulated among the general public. Curious about something? You've got access. Want something? You've got access. What? What the heck? It just went to that site automatically. Was it configured to do so beforehand? Shady Commodities? So it's an online shopping site? Either way, it's certainly got my attention. Let's check it out when we have some time. Oh, interesting. More like the dark web. Damned phantom thieves. Actually trying to be productive once in your life? Ooh, what are you being productive about? Do tell. The Tanaka dude is a confidant in Persona 3. Nice touch. Oh, that's interesting.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
What? You mean the...
Okay, quiet down.
Actually, it's more of a... Oh, shit. I almost... Okay. Well, I don't want to break my chair. I was going to lean back, and then I realized this chair leans back really far, and I didn't want to kill myself. Applying for jobs and drawing some. Ooh, nice. Ugh. Yes, you have a new member of your Lenny Brigade, by the way, Medic. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police are Shushin. They haven't come to my school. It seems like calling out students individually at a class to speak with them.
Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too?
Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. We gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows?
Be careful, guys. We should probably not say too much. They'll see right through any lies you might be trying to tell.
I know! In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. Stop being productive during Walrus Persona stream time.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and you two will go together.
Really?
Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right.
Job searching
Those are the
sucks.
instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with
Hello,
Mr.
officer.
Kamishita?
I'm not a phantom thief. Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Later, medic. Go back to being productive.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
You seem normal to me.
Not to me. You looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion.
Excuse me.
And work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you. No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school.
So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens. I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Oh, man. Seems you've had relations with half of the students this year. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey!
Look at me, I'm giving mega fertilizer to my plant. I am the most kind motherfucker on the planet. Look at me. Fuck.
Yes!
Let's try decorating. I already have all 3. The chocolate fountain. Yeah, look at that. We got a chocolate fountain in our room for no fucking reason. Our room looks so weird. We have a random poster, a freaking chocolate fountain, a fake plant that we give nutrients to for some reason, a weird swan boat looking thing, and a fake bowl of ramen. I'm an interior designer. Work desk. Let's check shady commodities. I'm curious now.
Welcome to the alluring world of Tanaka Shady's Commodities. This site uses text to speak for easy understanding shopping experience.
You can obtain rare and unusual items through shady commodities. Purchases will be delivered in a few days. You can only order 1 package at a time. More products will be available from shady commodities as you purchase more items. Try investing and seeing what valuables are stocked in the future.
Forget any silly doubts or skepticisms you may have. Just sign up now.
This site is incredibly shady, so you gonna sign up? Let's sign up. Is it a good idea to use your real name on a site like this, though? I'll use Joker. Our code names, huh? That's a good idea.
Welcome. This is Tanaka Shady's Commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened up a door of possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now, you can find all the rare items you possibly want.
Nice. Deals 50 curse damage, wind damage, electric damage. Ooh. These are very useful to have. Bye. So far, you've spent a total of 180,000 yen. Good use, Mr. Joker. Why, you've already spent over 100,000 yen. Your member rank is now black. You can purchase all of our black tier items. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We hope to see you again. Oh, cool. So that doesn't take up your time. Nice. That's very handy. Is there a crossword puzzle? Yeah. I do have a book.
Hey.
Woman in the dark.
Make sure you close up.
Make sure you close up.
Oh.
I didn't see what medic said. Fuck. Dun, dun,
I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly
God, I
amazed
slit
at
the palm
atrocious
of my
methods
hand the
you
other
come
day
up with.
on accident, and it just is so annoying. I've had it in a bandage for pretty much the past couple days because I just wanted to heal and I don't want to deal with it. But it's just, it's in such an awkward spot. I hate it. Wait, Joker's just missing. What the hell? Joker just wasn't on the train? Okay, that was weird.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. Oh my god. We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes it more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also make it an inconvenience to anyone we've already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there still be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a really weird festival with morale so low. Strings are really a trick of the light. Oh, it's actually a question. I was just clicking. Shit.
You know this one?
Now, tell me the total count for each of the column in this magic square. What the fuck? I don't know. What? 15, I guess.
Correct.
It's as if once you're on a number spent in the empty squares. A 3x3 square has only one pair, but a 4x4 square has 188 possibilities. And a 5x5 square, there can be more than 200 million. Can you believe that? Wow, really? Quafflecoon seems really smart, doesn't he? Medic is in my house. In my house. From that try school. Fuck. So what are you gonna do at school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding people want to see as the guest of honor. Alright, the thing we do every year. You mean how those named guests come into a panel, right? The festival dates will change because of the situation. We need to hurry and tell you the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over.
It's so damn boring.
Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home.
But you do that all the time.
I can look stuff up. So did you find out anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. I'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my own somehow.
We're counting on you.
I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Go eat. Go get something to eat.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
Damn!
Come on, leader.
Called out.
Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
The Kool-Aid is good for
I
you?
guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa,
Oh,
look here.
man.
This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but... Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey.
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Oh, interesting.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously, even you're having trouble with this shit. What should we do?
Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible.
Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself.
It's said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce.
That is a good way of thinking.
It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
That's not it.
Whoa, no need to deny it so seriously. It was just a joke. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Is he gonna tell me that I'll be expelled or kicked out or something? Nope, okay. Can I go out? Sick. I want to work. In that case, I got a big favor to ask you. I want to settle things with Suda. Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can say no. No! I need max guts. No! Alright, let me go to the bookstore. Let me get... Oh, welcome. You're pretty young compared to most of our customers. Our bookstore caters to experts, so the books here may be a tad difficult for high schoolers. Oh, those say the easiest books we got. Go ahead and take your time with it. That's it? Fuck you. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Make sure you're
all right, I'm heading home. I don't think gold cleric vacuum suck cannon will work. That's a fucking sentence. Damn, I still didn't finish that book. He took one look and gave him a coloring book. Should have brought Hifumi. I should have. You know, it's not about how long, it's about how you use it, Cade. You should know this, man. Come on.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
Long live
considering
long.
asking Akechi-kun-
Long live long.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I'm so happy that we've gotten like 6 for reals in this stream so far.
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
How many
Bold
cults
move.
do we have in chat with like 5
To hear that
members?
suggestion coming from you,
God, what is
Makoto.
this chat gonna look like when we blow
Did you
up
see
and
his
have
press
like 100
conference
people in
yesterday?
chat?
One of his comments
Am I just gonna
defending the
start a
Phantom
religion
Thieves stood
war?
out to me.
My chat?
There is
Of
more
a bunch
to
of
this.
made
I
up
think
religions?
He said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we
We have
can no
7,
longer
oh my
afford to
God.
hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
It should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his
Excuse
contact
me.
info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Another
Could you
for
send that
real!
my way, please?
Yes. For real?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on the Sakechi deal.
For real?
Now's no time to be petty.
Just
love
think
it.
of him as a source of intel.
So
Nothing more.
good.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
Just go to the second
I'll
place
keep trying.
person.
Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
For
We're
real?
counting on you, Makoto.
Who would have thought we'd end up relying on a catchy
Speech today. Let's head over immediately. What's wrong? What did you ask me here to discuss?
I heard you met with Kuramato's grandson.
You have your ears to the ground, huh? And to think he's a candidate for the party that is backing to ruin my chances of winning.
I'll be completely straight with you. Since I already asked you to be my right-hand man, we're currently fighting the Kuramato group.
What? You're fighting with Mr. Kuramato?
I have ambitions of my own, you know. I owe him for all he did for me, but I don't want to have him influence me forever. And all the more now that he's secretly working with Shido's Diet members. I know he asked you to join his group, but I think you should decline his offer. They want to keep you on a leash so you don't reveal any damaging information. The real culprit of the expense misappropriation case you were blamed for is Old Man Kuramoto.
What in the world?
What did you say?
I searched through the party's off-the-records accounts for 20 years ago. There's no doubt. Can you still forgive him? He led you into the political world and kicked you out in the worst way.
But why?
It seems he bought his popularity, and as a result, he was having some serious financial trouble.
I see.
It sounds as if you're saying that this is my opportunity to clear my name. And so you need an answer from me on whether or not I'll be your right-hand man, yes?
His own grandson has already tried to persuade you, therefore, I can't wait any longer. If you join me, you can accuse Kuramato of his crime. You can clear your name and put the no-good Tora behind you. This is your best and last chance.
Join with Matsushita and take my revenge against Kuramato, but drop out of the election. That is a difficult decision.
Yes.
Yes, to say the least. Matsushita, I appreciate your offer, but I must refuse.
You have no conceivable reason to refuse me.
My goal is to become a member of the Diet, not a right-hand man. I will not cast aside my beliefs. On that, I stand firm.
This information would be the deciding factor in taking down Kuramato.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I was simply offering you a deal. I assumed you might decline it. Very well. Please forget it. I apologize for bringing it up so suddenly. I will talk to the party and provide you support for the next speech about the Phantom Thieves.
Why are you doing this?
I don't want to debate about the Phantom Thieves. I simply want to draw attention to them. And you can assert your innocence there, on a grand stage. To be frank, I'll be happy as long as the Kuramato group's influence diminishes. Guafo-kun, don't speak a word of this to anyone for both of our sakes. Very well then.
It feels that I'm caught in the crossfire of a political conspiracy. My friend is trying to take advantage of me, while my former mentor is trying to win me over. To achieve my dreams, I must set aside my beliefs. What should I do?
Stick to your beliefs.
Yes.
You're right. Betraying myself means betraying my supporters, which also means betraying you. That would be a lot of betrayals. For some reason, just talking with you makes me make up my mind. It's as if my heart is being manipulated. Perhaps. If the Phantom Thieves truly do exist, then I'm sure they're very much like you. For some reason, you stood by me, no good Tora, when you didn't have any supporters. I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. You must have experienced some cruelty and injustice in your life. I can tell by the look in your eyes. That is why I sense your desire to help the weak. And the strength to stand up to the hecklers, to Masushita, and to Kuramoto's grandson. You're no ordinary high school or student, that much I know.
Hey.
Would you care to talk about it? So what if you're right? Just a joke. Sorry I crossed the line there. I've always lacked restraint in these things. See what I did there? I relieved the tension by making fun of myself. Think of it as an advanced technique for winning people over. Yeah, he knew that he was a Phantom Thief at this point. What is happening in chat? Oh my god. Huh? Occasionally lets you skip negotiation when attempting to attain a persona.
All right.
Hallelujah! I unlocked the easy mode.
You're right.
All right then. Well, I'll at least make good use of Masushita's help for setting up my next speech. I feel like I'll be able to fully express my beliefs if you're there with me. We can discuss it again at the speech. Viva la revolution! It has begun! It has begun!
Well then, I'll see you again.
Where's my flag? I don't have a flag. Fuck. Where's the napkin? That'll work. It's a white flag. Here we go. White flag. Viva la revolution! Viva la revolution! I told you before, becoming a Diet member should be your only goal in life. I still stand by those words, of course, but what are your thoughts on what happened today? Say you were in my shoes. Could you say all of the confidence, say with all confidence, that you wouldn't be swayed by such a lucrative deal? Humans are easily swayed. One glimpse of a temptation could be all it takes for us to forget our principles. That is why you must never forget what is truly important to you. Do you understand? I'll never forget that. What's up, Chops? Good. Life is full of tough decisions. I can only hope that today's lesson will nourish your growth. Well, the real battle begins now. I need to devote myself to this fully. After all, I can hardly afford to disappoint you. All right, see you next time. I'll be counting on you. I'm gonna leave you guys with whatever vacuuming is to culting. Woo, Kasumi.
Well... Have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay?
What do you mean?
No. Never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to pull all the things together. Well, I hope we have a fun time tomorrow.
Hello, goodbye.
Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
Talking about a catchy blah blah blah, nobody cares. Ooh, it's Maruki.
Yes.
I met a friend from college about the other day and we got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name.
How about...
Alright, Quaffle-kun. From a psychology standpoint, what's the key difference or the key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias?
This is it. Right.
That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called a false memory. It's like the name implies. It's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Damn.
Nice going.
The difference between an inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. I've actually had that happen. It's not fun.
Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do?
Damn, I'm dead.
Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score.
I wonder who the top score is. I'm the top of the class. I am the best. I am the best. I'm a smart boy. I'm a smart boy. I even got a question wrong and I'm still the best. Suck it, all others. Andy? Any word from Akechi? Nothing.
But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Would this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Oh, is that what you're worried about?
I appreciate that concern, but I'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree somehow.
Yep.
What's that bastard up to anyway?
He hasn't done anything since he was gonna go into hiding.
I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Vacuum. I'm pretty sure, hold on, let me pull up my stats. I'm pretty sure I have 100% male audience.
Welcome home.
God, hi, stalker. How you doing, buddy? I was not expecting that. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. I was not prepared for that. Oh. Oh. Oh, Chops, did you really think that I would actually use my own dick for dick pics? How naive do you think I am? Although people have been starting to catch on, considering I've thrown in a couple of black ones every once in a while just to mix things up. I just say that I got tanned. So, you know, I mean, you gotta keep people on their toes. Some people have figured it out, but not everybody's figured it out yet. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Oh.
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We have
100% male audience. I have 0% female.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Whoops.
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
I don't think anyone's surprised. I don't think so either.
Really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a
charisma? Did he seriously just say charisma?
What do you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
This dude really just say charisma?
Well, that must be how he sees it.
Oh, man.
However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Andy is haha guy. Ghoul is the really loud, nice guy. Walrus is a freak and won't admit it. Oh, I fucking admit it, dude. I am a freaky power bottom all the way, and I don't hold any reservations about that.
Don't like politicians.
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests phantom thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested.
Chops
If
is
this
our
Akuma
Jesus.
incident was not the phantom thieves, if they only changed
Oh,
the
I
hearts
love
of
you
criminals,
guys.
then
Whenever
even
I'm
though
like,
they can't be considered innocent,
I was seriously,
perhaps my goals are not so different from
I was seriously considering not streaming today because I was in a really, I've been in a fairly dark spot fairly recently. I just didn't know how well the stream would turn out, but I'm glad I turned on the stream. You guys are awesome. Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
You know...
Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait.
I'm trying to
sure
come
you
up
know
with a
that
joke
already.
for this, but I
Considering
can't.
it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That Kin was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh?
Fucking coffee dad. I didn't notice I got a response from a Kachika. He's accepted the lecture information. I heard. Really? Either way, they really choose what to do next.
The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes?
Wait, you're coming to our school festival?
It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon.
Had you find that distraction? How's your studying going?
Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well?
Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably.
I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything.
I don't know if you'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line.
Much obliged.
You want to come too, Futaba? It'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow.
That sounds good.
At a time like this?
This would be a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru? Are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've always just dreamed of walking around the school at festival with my friends.
I suppose I could say like that. I can't resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks you, Haru.
It's my pleasure.
Yo.
Hey. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go shopping. Let's see what I can buy now. Let's check shady commodities. And Takemi, we need more special examinations. Yes. Okay, so I can get the black robe now from there as well. 150. Buy that, just so I have it.
So far, you spent a total of 3,500,000 yen. Your order arrived soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We hope to see you again soon.
I am glad that you're enjoying the stream, Vacuum. And yes, what Chop said is very apt. Welcome to the shit show. And all of y'all are talking about dick pics and like sending out dick pics, but man, it's the dick pics on the inside that you have to look for in somebody, you know? You gotta look for the dick on the inside, and that's what truly matters. Let's invite her out to Kasha Park or whatever.
I'll be able to utilize all 5 of my senses. Perhaps I'll even come up with some new ideas.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
Change in sensibility changes one's choice of moves. It'll help you improve as well. I've opened up new opportunities through shogi. You are like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. I wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagining all the possibilities is fun. I'm starting to get the feeling that a new move will come to me.
Well then.
Or come in me. Well then, now that I feel refreshed, let's play fair and square.
Okay, let's end here for today.
And you should have mentioned they're more metaphorical dicks. Gotta handle a call real quick, but thank you guys.
The festival seems to be a success.
You go take care of that call.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Is there some students dressed up as maids?
Yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida,
shit.
Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do?
Yeah,
at
I
a
agree,
school
Hugo.
festival?
Oh, gotcha, vacuum,
Look
gotcha.
around at the exhibits and
Gotcha.
eat stuff.
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Shops. Yushi's right.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival.
A dick on the inside
More
is like two in the
importantly,
hand.
It's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Seeing a middle-aged man at a
guard
school
down too
festival
much.
definitely doesn't stand
It's
out.
true that the initial members have been
So
at this for
true.
a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
Well, I mean, they could, like, bluff it and say that there's some kid's parents or something.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
What do you have?
Doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Of course you didn't.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Also, I don't
forget
like
about
that
the
she's like
octopus
doing
and
like
get
this
back
the
on
entire time.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated
Is
like
this
a
what you do when you're a
victim makes me
maid?
wanna eat
You just
my
do
stress
this?
away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
It's the dicks on the
Thanks to the
inside.
Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up
That's
here 'cause
gonna,
he believes
you
he
know,
didn't
I'm
kill anybody?
gonna get into a
Or
relationship
he may
someday,
simply
and
love
she's
Rock
gonna
Feathering.
find that quote somehow,
True.
and
It
it's
didn't
gonna
seem like he
cause
minded
so
being
many
pampered by the
questions.
media at all. We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Oh, fuck me. I'm not even
We
paying
won't let
attention to
that
the story at this point.
It doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes
Just
this
a
a
stream
Russian
lot
takoyaki?
Raise a lot of
Jamming it as a
questions.
secret ingredient?
You know what?
That sounds quite
That's true.
delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
Japanese schoolgirls Hugo's tentacles are drawn to them.
One of them's
Yeah.
obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's Russian roulette.
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people.
He's just gonna grab the red one, isn't he?
I'm going to have one of these.
Yep.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, Akechi.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he
Is
wants to
this
get
what
picked up for
murder
some
looks
commercial or
like?
something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
No, I don't think she is.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes,
They're
but
totally
the
suspicious of
associated mental fatigue was extraordinary.
everything.
Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki. I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all. What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be? Oh? Let's head back.
Ah! Now we get awkward Yusuke x Maruki fanfic. Excuse me, are you Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct? Huh?
Yes.
Oh, yes. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student at the Fine Arts Division of Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak to you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Or Takamaki-san. Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize, I couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about
Oh,
it?
but how about this? Why not try out my counseling on yourself instead? Me? Mm-hmm. Of course, there'd be no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you are Madarame-san's pupil. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more building a rapport. When someone first comes to me, it always starts with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another so as to sort through one's own emotions. It's rather similar to internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk with them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves. I see. However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that think that. But life in this world confines people within certain frames of mind sometimes, and with them even realizing it. If I can help them lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting, or the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
If Morgana was better at a talking cat, everyone would have figured out Akechi months ago. It's like a talking cat would walk around calling everyone a cunt, not like they would understand me. And if they did, boom, cover blown. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that.
The legend of the lost Inari has come to an end.
Where the hell did you go? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him.
So he was there? Did you go and see his counseling?
Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause them any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are all of you at home? Yeah?
You still at school, Yusuke?
No, I just got back to the dorm, but I'm getting ready for bed. Already?
Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow.
That's true. We need to stay focused for tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll make sure we don't miss anything. Oh, photo time. Cool.
Photo time! This is from when we were at the food stand.
Aw, that's a cute picture. Man, even yakisoba looks like glass when Haru's eating it.
Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I had imagined.
It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a food stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? You have pictures of us too, right? How about the one where you took Turfin's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger?
Oh, no, that one went straight into the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth.
Of course. Honey Pop 2 is already in development. I'm not needed in the business. Is there any new stuff? Oh, I can't buy more stuff until it comes in the mail. Oh shit, no! I lost a pistachio. No! What can I do? What can I do?
What do you want to do? Okay.
I can't make the perma pick. Damn it. A treasure trap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Multiple cults is kind of the name of the game. God, I have so many items.
What's up? Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't realize I already max proficiency. Right? So I just need guts and kindness now.
Well then,
Ow.
we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered.
Oops.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they
Yes,
haven't committed
standing
any murders.
creepily on the balcony
He
like
has an
Batman
idea
is
who the
definitely
true
not going to draw
culprit is.
attention to you guys.
Or
Good job,
he has
guys.
uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well,
way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves
Make it funny for chat's sake.
How are you so
Damn, Andy.
positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh shit. Akechi slipped up.
No, the police haven't gotten that far yet.
Akechi slipped up.
But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Phone call.
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
He's good.
What do you want to talk about?
No!
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Us too.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there,
It's called
your
plot armor.
appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it. We've been listening to you blab on for a while
Well, he had
now,
named
but
Mishima
I'm the
before the
delusional-
phone call. Oh my
All of
gosh.
you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
For real?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely.
No, to be honest, the entire school would be like, who? You still shooting them in trouble?
I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts
Damn.
overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about.
I catch you would be
Are
the
we
best
in this
Twitch
mess
actor
'cause
if he
of
was
that guy?
real.
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders.
Yo, later, Hugo.
However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said,
Does this story get a resolution eventually? Yeah, at some point.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
And whose fault was that? Whose fault was that?
Calm
Isn't
down.
that a catchiest Phantom Thieves and a Vice?
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads.
They're
and
just
think more
idiot
on it.
high school
We must make up
students,
our
man.
minds by the
Like
time he
they're
contacts
they're
us
so
again.
dumb.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Like they're not very bright. They're really not.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered
Yo,
sudden
later,
mental
Vacuum.
shutdown.
You take care, man.
He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
I remember this.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh?
Ooh.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together?
How convenient.
People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
All right, I'm down.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite shooting tradition. The Student Sharing Special!
What?
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
What? What is this? What is this? What is happening?
Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the dance club.
What?
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it.
It's showtime. I'm just standing there. There we go.
Very impressive, Senpai.
What is this?
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
It's Dancing in Starlight all over again. Ooh, cutscene.
Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
No pull involved. This is weird. This is very odd. The music does not fit what she's doing at all. This game really wants to bang Kasumi.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away. It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Be careful. Want me to walk with you?
Thank you. I'll be all right, though. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon.
All that twirling and not a single upskirt. This isn't how you sell a character, Atlas.
Post-festival party's about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but it's gotten me nowhere. So, I could use a change of pace. How about it?
Looks like I've received some messages. Yo, you want to go to the post-festival party and try and calm down? We can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed, though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. Let's go hang out with Gary. Ryu's just got Mishima to hang out with. He'll be fine.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking
We got
about
ballet
what
to elevator music. The music was bizarre. It didn't fit at all. It'll be all right.
It feels like nothing bad could ever happen when you say that.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the Student Sharing Special! Round of applause, everyone!
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has
No one enjoys hanging out with him.
Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
What the fuck is this?
He's talking to me, isn't he?
It's 'cause you're cute.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
I'm going.
The floof!
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
Yes.
Wow, this is uncomfortable.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Wow, this is uncomfortable.
Deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Something to share. I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then.
You did this with Ryuji? Oh no.
Think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities.
Wow, this is
Are they from
awkward.
Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject. Do you have a boyfriend? Oh shit.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him! So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
Oh my god.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting.
MC, do your job.
What the fuck was that?
This festival party is finally over.
What was
This turned out
that?
to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
It was show and tell, but
The two
worse.
of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this. I bought it earlier.
It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Andy. I'm gonna go Sui during that fucking awful dance.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just to catch
been
you,
there.
but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately.
There are so many cutscenes all in a row. Oh my gosh.
State of the police.
Wow.
Destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation.
You go
as well.
rice or noodles for Chinese food? Ooh.
For this.
I'm always
Please,
partial to
let me see
rice.
this through to the
I love
end.
rice.
This case is something that I've always...
You know, just
I
squatting
know
in the
that
street,
you've
as you
been at
do.
this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the
Wow,
staff.
everybody was thinking
If
rice,
you can
damn.
manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change.
Razor, don't worry, I'm still trying to
Can't
figure
let
that
this
out
case
myself.
carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So...
Shit, I gotta make a phone call.
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they...
Yeah,
trigger a
Andy, no
change
girl
of
wants to come
heart?
home and hear that.
How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. It's still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
I mean, she's been a shut-in though, Andy. She hasn't had to hide
Phantom
anything
thieves
yet.
Changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her.
God, I gotta take a shit and I gotta make a phone call.
She
This is
said
not
something
good.
odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days.
This is
she
such
might
an important
die a
scene
bizarre
too.
death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that
Just use the
Futaba had a change
song.
of heart
What
through
the
the Phantom
fuck?
Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Fuck me, dude. You're sharp.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole?
Whoops!
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't
Fuck you, Andy. This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months?
Yeah, pretty much.
On top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice
I
that her
gotta,
research was
dude,
stolen
I
by
gotta
someone?
call my doctor. I'm so sorry, guys.
Sojiro!
I don't know how long this cutscene is.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd.
Fuck!
Awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all.
Okay, guys, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause the stream for like, probably about 15 minutes, and we will resume here shortly. Okay, guys? So, I'm gonna add on text. Okay. Text fonts. Monsterets, black extra bold. Okay. Be back in 15. Okay. All right. We'll be right back, okay, guys? So give me about 15 minutes. I need to make a call to my doctor, and I will be back. I am so sorry, guys. I didn't think... I was trying to find a good stopping point, and it was just all story cutscenes, so I will be right back.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh. I do apologize for that. I had scheduled a phone conversation with my doctor about what I was doing for managing depression, and so I had to check in with him, and also I was about to shit myself, so I do apologize for that. Let's continue going.
Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves.
But I don't
no
have that
intention
great of an ass to
reporting or
give,
kicking you
medic.
out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean? Oops.
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell
Holy
the others
shit.
about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
It just started thundering here.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding.
Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything?
We likely wouldn't have been able to receive these messages if Turpin was not okay. I had a feeling Boss was no ordinary man. Back to Lurky Boy mode.
But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally.
I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you.
You mean about how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother?
I thought we already established that. Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now.
Wait a second though. Didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean he was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be?
Someone very powerful.
Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit?
But it would make sense.
Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too?
That's not impossible.
This is getting too big for even me to think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Bum 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 bum.
I'll just add this.
Let me save really quick. Should play Raft. I've seen Raft. I'm not too impressed by it.
Is Soshiro still awake? This is kind of awkward.
You can sleep on the sofa.
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed?
I'm gonna go home. Night.
I'm reminded of something I can't remember. Oof.
Well then.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward
That's the
of
worst
30
feeling,
million
Cade.
yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Not bad. Only if we get caught.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
That would be interesting, Medic.
Yo, you see the news?
I had braced myself for this possibility.
Actually, having a warning notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now.
Discussing it, Harwell Dona's Godal. Let's talk more person. It would be a twist, but I think like 60% of people would get a game over and they wouldn't be able to progress, which would really suck.
30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Ryuji, you're in a video game.
The enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking
God,
your
Ryuji.
frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging to fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
There are...
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
How far into the game
so
are we?
irritated with myself.
Like 3/4 of the way? No, we're more than halfway.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot
We're more than
too,
halfway.
But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this? Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We'll overcome this.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry. Really? That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida.
Last hour has just been one long full cutscene. Yeah, this is like the longest. I would say this is probably one of the longest story blocks in the game of nothing but cutscenes. There's another really long like block of cutscenes, but this is I think the longest like story block.
Shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags.
There's a new Star Wars game? Oh. You can still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
Because there's technically only 3 palaces left, and one of them doesn't really even count. I got a message from Akashi-kun. He wants us to gather at La Banque tomorrow after Skull.
Who does he think he is?
Excuse me.
Who does he think he is trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden!
This was directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too.
We'll be okay, right?
We'll manage.
Yeah, we're gonna overcome this together.
Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow.
We've reached
Star
a
Wars
crucial
Squadrons.
moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait
That is
for
true.
tomorrow.
There is an extra palace. Fuck. There is a lot more to this game.
Hey.
Hey, another box came for you. So far, you've spent a total of 70,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Joker. You spent over 50,000 yen. You're now a member of a rank is now dark. You can now purchase all of our dark tier items. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We hope to see you again.
A dogfighter would be cool. So kind of like kind of Rogue One or Rogue Squadron-esque. That'd be fun. I would look forward to that. But I mean, it is EA though. The Tanaka voice is golden, not just P4 golden, just golden.
An issue in which only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government has
It's like, you gotta say something else there, dude?
It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with
He really likes his dramatic pauses.
We have the power to change this. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
This man has the part.
That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
I do wonder what the
Politics
new
just
stuff
never
is. I'm
interested
super
me before.
curious.
But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
I'm looking forward to
voting
Size
for him.
Pals because
Well, I suppose that makes
Kasumi
sense,
jumps
since
in
the
and helps you,
politician
and I
seems
really
so
want to see where they're gonna
unreliable.
go with that. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with Kasumi jumping in to save your ass.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
I don't know, Medic. I really don't know what they're gonna
There's
do.
no way they can make an arrest.
Because they spent quite a long time in between Persona 5 and Persona 5 The Royale. So I'm really
The
curious.
groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Oh shit.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change
This
her
is
heart
absolutely
just
going to
for
be probably.
Indeed.
I think this will probably be the
It's hard
longest
to
game
believe
that I
a
will
single
stream.
person can fabricate all that.
It's just a long
Unfortunately,
game,
that's
man.
Not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation.
Medic.
They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
You're
Our only
saying
solution
Persona
to
4
this
is
to
shorter?
make Sai-san
Ah,
come to her
man, I
senses.
don't know if I'm
If
gonna
she's
stream
in her
Persona
right
4
mind,
if
she
I'm being
can stop this
honest, dude.
situation.
I don't know
Her
if I'll
sense of
have the
justice
time once I
wouldn't
go
allow
back to work.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
So the median playthrough rate of
what's
Persona
your
4
take
is
on all
80
this?
hours. So we would basically be done with that
plan.
game by now.
It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge.
and extremely personal. Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will.
Thanks.
I do
was
actually feel
rather
bad
worried
for
there.
Akechi.
This
Even though
mission
he's
can't
kind of a
succeed
piece of
without
shit,
your
I do feel bad
cooperation,
for
after
him.
all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out.
He's like a less cool version of Darth Maul.
Mako-chan. I'm okay.
That's the best way I could put it. He's like a
never brought
less
it up
cool,
until
less
now,
interesting version of Darth
The
Maul.
reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is
He's just kind of like
I wanted to change my sister's heart.
the tragic villain, I guess is what he would be classified as.
To it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed
Dragon
to it
Age
too.
Origins Ultimate Edition is
I'm
only $8
sorry,
right now.
I actually have plans today.
Cool. I've never played any of the Dragon Age games.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
This is about her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless,
Oh,
it all
medic,
starts
that's so
tomorrow.
unfortunate.
I hope this goes well.
Oh, sorry, wrong game. What?
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
That's
And
correct.
he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief?
Whoopsie.
If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the two mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes,
I'm
that
hungry.
villain would still be loose. That's why you
That's
targeted
so
me?
random. I'm
Not
just thinking
for
about
your
that.
own
It's like, I haven't really
preservation?
eaten much today. That's what targeted me enough for your own preservation.
Do you believe me now?
Believe you. I'm just considering it as a possibility. Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
I don't remember.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
We're
you're
getting to the
completely
twisty
worn out,
part
but
now.
the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Because I haven't. Yes! I was gonna say, I haven't lost yet. Because I haven't lost
I'm amazed.
yet.
It seems you can still talk.
Hell yeah.
When you were arrested, a
I
man
was
at the
like,
scene told
that
you
was the
you
first
were
thing I
sold
could
out,
think
correct?
of.
Those
I
words
haven't
normally
lost
hint at the
yet.
existence of a traitor.
What a
However,
badass.
if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
Man, I wanted to get to
Frustrating to
Sai's
admit,
Palace in
but
the stream,
at a
but
certain point,
God, it's taking a while to get there.
no, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Sai is slowly starting to accept the truth.
All right.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
She like half saves you, medic. So when you're running in the palace with the briefcase,
What's this
you get
favor
cornered
you
by a
need?
bunch of shadows,
late
and
already.
Kasumi jumps out, like jumps
We'll
from
be
the
going to
rafters and
Nijin's
helps you out,
house.
and then runs
So I
away
wanna look
again.
into her. Things
She's
like
like,
her work
I've held up
ethic
my
and
end of the bargain. I
relationships.
expect you to hold up your end.
It doesn't
And then
matter
she
whether
jumps
it's
away.
public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Hell yeah.
A girl shouldn't say things like that.
No, definitely do
Tell her
that.
too.
Futaba, that's impressive.
Don't fall for it.
Definitely should look that
Also,
up.
I may be overthinking it, but my voice. Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Yeah, I love that they did do more with Akechi in the Royale version. I like that he was more of a character so far. I like that aspect to it. That's really cool. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we meeting today?
Alright, we never were told where to meet up.
At the courthouse. Where's that?
In the government office district.
Kasumi Kasasaki. And died. Oh, I've never heard of that place. Oh, I've heard of that place. Never been there though.
Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, a public prosecutor's office, and public security. The dive building is right near there too.
For real? What kind of scary place are we going to?
We won't get caught, right?
According to Akachikun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Dun 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 dun.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's
Oh,
hurry up
this
and
is
get
a
started.
super stupid, like,
Akechi,
I put
what
a
did you
bug
find
on
out?
his phone in the 5
I rarely get
seconds
to
I
see
had
Sai-san
it.
directly,
I mean, spoilers,
but I figured out
what?
a course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Yo, Futaba got it for real that time.
It is November 20th.
The rare Futaba for real.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
I just titled the stream
take
for
your word.
real as a joke.
For now,
I
we need to
didn't
focus on
realize
infiltrating the
how many
palace.
for reals we would get in this one
concur.
stream. Like, we've
And we
probably
should
heard
probably
like
get going
20
soon.
for reals at
After
this
all,
point.
People like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky. I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually
It is the scene.
Well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Yusuke.
Then shall we get started?
Later,
we need
Andy.
to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
Don't let anyone dad die while I'm gone this time, Walrus. I'm just trying to get into the palace at this point, guys.
Competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have
Not been
There are
met.
other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Come on.
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
Does it really take them that long?
Must be a casino.
There we go. I was like, does it really take them that long to think of
Definitely
casino?
see Sai-san in you.
Like, come on.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Took them like 10 different tries to get casino after they figured out it was gambling. Like, who thinks of racetrack betting and pachinko over a casino? All right, cutscene time. Anime.
Right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
This game would be half as
are
long
looking
if
at
they
the
actually had common
courthouse, aren't
sense.
we? Seems like it.
Let's go. Right.
That's so awesome. That's such an awesome shot.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
And how would you know this,
The areas
Akechi?
outside her courthouse
How
palace
much?
must not be
How
worthy of your
might you
attention.
know this information?
Wait,
Hmm?
I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse.
Probably skip Makoto since she wouldn't find you out. I'd say that's a win-win. Damn.
Reminds me.
Savage, but
You'll
true.
need a code
But
name,
very
too.
true.
Codename? Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either. Just for reference, what is everyone else's? Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
He was surprisingly amicable towards that. I'm surprised. There we are.
I should write something.
I should write something. Let's go ahead and save it. 77 hours and 18 minutes. Best palace music ever. I love this music. I know Raven is such a Raven is such a cooler name. Like Raven is so much better. I don't understand why they went with Crow. Dude, I love this music. As evidenced by how many times I have used Whims of Fate in my videos. I love this song. I'm so excited. But, anyway, boys, this is where I'm going to leave you for today. Wednesday should be a longer stream so long as I can actually wake up on time. I'm going to, and if I'll probably cut the stream in half, but I'm going to do, starting this week on Wednesday and Friday, I'm going to do 4-hour blocks of streaming. So I'll stream from 9:30 to 11, so stream until 1:30, take a break until about 2:30, and then come back for another 4-hour block of streaming. So we'll be able to get an 8-hour block of streaming done a day, and that way we can actually get through most of Persona 5 before I do go back to work. So hopefully we can get through this game soon. I'd like to get through this game soon because I would like to play some other games on stream. But I am still working on some videos. I'm trying to figure out how to make them interesting and make them clickable. Well, I'll figure it out somehow. I'm just kind of throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what sticks at this point. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this live stream, but I will see you guys on Wednesday. Take care.